Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Towing the slab in today's game, Jack Flaherty. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, even though guys don't emphasize the win or loss as much as they used to, it's still a tough thing for a pitcher to swallow when he looks up and sees that he lost 15 ball games. And unfortunately, didn't get the run support at times that he needed. But professionals are able to turn the page and get back out there, take the ball, and continue to compete. And I expect to see that from him this season.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gathers and throws, but it's not in time. And I'm sure they'll go and check on the left-hander now.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground to third. The turn by McGonigal at second.
He's out.
What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. George Brett steps in for the Royals. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
No, off the plate.
Just missed. And a 4-pitch walk.
First base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
This is again 5 in a row. Brett off of first with 2 away. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. There goes Brett. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. The Tigers coming up, no score. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here in Detroit, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Michael Wacha. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Elmago coming to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Check swing went around. 0-1.
No, off the plate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Most people don't know that the idea for players to wear number 42 started with Ken Griffey Jr. He's the one that went to Bud Selig in advance of them eventually retiring number 42 in 1997.
Such a great story.
Inning over. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Top of the second, Buck Leonard steps in for the Royals. And that one fouled off. Flaherty making his first start of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. Singing every year on April 15th, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day for his courage, his leadership, and how he forever changed the game of baseball and all of sports. It's great to see everyone wearing the same number on a day like today. Runner takes off. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So
well struck left field. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. The two-run shot. And the Royals strike first. It's 2-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he was going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, it makes it hard for us as broadcasters to call out who's making the play. But with that said, what a special day in baseball, and I'll take it every year.
Here's the 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. And that's just foul. Got him. That's out number 2.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ball.
Damon with some impressive production lately. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Two-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Number 42.
Cabrera with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
No, that's outside.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. That's off the mark. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball. Brett fires over to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
No.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boogs, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. You see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
George Kell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out
for
the latest
Royals,
news from
right
around the
fielder,
league.
Hank Thompson.
No.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Royals, catcher Carter Jensen.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Hammered down the right side, but foul. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Royals,
And the play,
third baseman,
George Brett. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past. Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Fair ball. Coming around third is Brett. The relay to the plate. He'll score 3-0.
Comes through with
Up
the
next for the
RBI.
Royals,
Anytime you rip a
baseman,
line
Buck
drive the other
Leonard.
way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that'll do it. KC gets one on the double. It's now 3-0. This is an AL. Back at Comerica Park as we go to the last of the third. Alex Bryant up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one ripped left field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. An absolute smash to left. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
One down. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now.
Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Fought off foul. And that is cut on and missed. Going to count 1-2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Curtis Granderson.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Javier
Here's Baez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the two-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
a miss. And the count's full. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Detroit making up ground with this homer. On to inning number 4. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. As we go to the top of the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Sliced hard but foul. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
And that's a strikeout looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. That one fouled off. How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to. I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is it's pretty awesome. That one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues, jerseys.
Sure.
And going 42 with that one.
In the dirt, ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just
that's
missed.
a ball.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next,
You'll often hear the
Royals,
phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading. Al Newhouser into the game.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Ball, no.
Runner on the go. Swing and he breaks his back. Fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting 1 out of it.
Ball.
Thompson up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. On now to the bottom of the 4th. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the fourth, Kirk Gibson up now for the Tigers.
Number 42.
That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. And that one pulled foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That one is absolutely belted. Damon makes a move towards the gap, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
For the Tigers, third baseman.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
George Kell up now for the Tigers. Popped out and foul ground first time through.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball.
In the dirt. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-2 now. Hit on the ground might be 2. Witt over to second. On to Leonard for the inning-ending double play. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 4 and the Tigers 1. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. That clips the zone. 0-1. Newhouser over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman George Brett.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the
Kell. The turn by McGonigal at second. A sensational double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman Buck Leonard.
And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Pasquantino, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals lead one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, Alex Bryant up now for the Tigers.
42.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball, no.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. The Tigers trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. Turkey Stearns up now for the Tigers. In the air, left field. Collins moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And here is
Leading
Bobby
off
Witt
for
Jr.
the Royals, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Fouled off left side.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Witt with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Way inside, gets out of the way. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the
And
Royals.
next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The Royals, left fielder Isaac Collins.
No, that's the ball. Huh.
The 1-2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. And that one handled over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Damon in the box now. Takes strike 1. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. He's in there. But all the runners hold.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder Hank Thompson.
Ball.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one's in there. And 1-1. On the call for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The Royals trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Down.
A little bit low. Full count now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Royals, catcher Carter Jensen.
All loaded up. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. On the outside corner, got him looking. Royals wind up leaving him loaded, but they lead it 4-1. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Curtis Granderson. First pitch, not close. Activity in the bullpen for the Royals. Carlos Estevez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Strom getting loose as well. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Javier Baez.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Alan Trammell.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Ball.
Granderson on at first, nobody out.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Runner on the go. Man at second. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Right side, Garcia. One away, bottom of the sixth. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Right
Michael
fielder,
Wacha is done,
42.
and he exits with a nice. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, John Schreiber. He's been so good against lefties. Kirk Gibson, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. A sliding stop over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism to get it out, and you take away the base hit.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And he swings through that one. In the air to left center. Collins moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Royals 4, Tigers 2. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB the Show. Back at Comerica Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. And he takes a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
So coming into the game now on defense, Victor Martinez. He takes over behind the plate. In the dirt, but kept close. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman Buck Leonard.
Ball one.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side. And foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a bouncer. The flip. Got him. Nice play.
You're out.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one ripped, but foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Making a move at first. Detroit going with the pinch runner, Lou Whitaker. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And up next for Detroit, Alex Bryant. Substitution being made at first, and coming in as the Tigers pinch runner, Jose Mendez.
Outside.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Strike in there.
Out on the tag.
And the throw. He's out at third. Tying run at the plate.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
On a line. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Carlos Estevez.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Pitch gets away. And the runner holds. The tying run at the plate.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion.
Back here in Detroit, ready to begin the 8th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Greenberg getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 42, Hank Greenberg.
Ball.
Also into the ball game, John Donaldson. He'll be out in left field.
Number 42,
1-1
John
now.
Donaldson.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder Isaac Collins.
Fouled off down the right side. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball
Really
2.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder
So digging in, Johnny Damon. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
There's a strike.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Another 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. Gets to it with a slide to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Royals lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back at Comerica Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. John Donaldson up now for the Tigers. On a bounce right side. On to Buck. One pitch and one out. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Estevez, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fought off foul. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on the way. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Alan Trammell. He's 0 for 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Inside corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. One hit in the inning, but no. Back here in Detroit, digging in, Carter Jensen.
Carter Jensen. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 42, Anibal Sanchez.
Jensen thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. Line drive, knocks it down. Mendez to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Third baseman, George Brett.
No, inside.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. And that's ball
Take your
4.
base. Ball
4
4.
pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Up next,
Vinny
for the Royals,
Pasquantino
the designated
steps in
hitter,
for the
Vinny
Royals.
Pasquantino.
And a foul ball. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Pasquantino not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. And
Ball
ball
one.
one.
High.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's a base hit. And out to a board.
Up next for
Here's
the
Bobby
Royals,
Witt Jr.
shortstop,
This guy
Bobby
is one of the
Witt
best
Jr.
athletes in the sport. A sliding stop at short. Over to first. In time. Got him. It's the Royals 4, Tigers 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Kansas
now,
City,
and
number
on the mound, the
42,
closer, Satchel
Paige.
Page.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy.
Leading
Time to
off
lock this
for
one
the
down
Tigers,
and get out of here with the
right
W.
fielder, number 42.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-1.
Ball
Just
inside.
missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Swing and a miss. And the count now even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it for the K.
Now
A
batting,
huge out to start the
designated
bottom of the
hitter,
ninth.
Number 42.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Damon settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. So last
Now
chance for the
batting,
Tigers.
second baseman,
Lou Whitaker
number
up now for the
42.
Tigers. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that'll do it. The Royals take the first 2 games of this series on the road.